Hello students, good morning. Welcome to our science class children. Let us start a new lesson 16, force and work. What do you mean by force children? A force is nothing but to pull or push an object that makes it to move. Okay? That is, a pull or push that makes an object move is called force. Okay children? See here in this picture, what can you view children? We can view a small boy pulling a trolley. Okay, so here what happens? The boy is pulling a trolley. So force is applied here. Next, a small girl pushing a trolley. Here also force is applied to move an object. Okay, so a pull or push to make an object move is called force. Next, we also need force to stop a moving object, children. So, in this picture, you can view a boy riding a bicycle. Okay. So, what do we do to stop a bicycle, children, while you ride it? So, we use brakes. Yes, very good. Through the brakes, what do? We are putting the force on the tire to stop the bicycle. Can you understand, children? We not only use force to stop the bicycle, children, through brakes. So when we want to turn, we that is to change the direction. Okay, we also need force. Suppose while riding a bicycle, we want to turn right side or left side. What do? We have to turn the bicycle. That is, we have to use our force to change the direction of the bicycle. Okay, can you understand, children? So when we put more force, okay, the objects will move faster. Okay, children. When we put less force, the objects will move slower. How can we say this means? So, for example, children, you are riding a bicycle. It is small according to your height and weight. So, you can easily pull it or push that cycle. Okay. Other than that, if the cycle is very bigger and very heavy weight than you, okay, what will happen? You can't drag the bicycle, no. Suppose if the tire is punctured also, if you can't drag the bicycle, that place, okay, that place, what happens? We put only less force. If see, if you can push an object, easily push an object means you put your force and the object will move faster. But if you can't pull an object easily means, okay, so what happens? That place the force is lower, the objects also will move only slower. Okay, so what can a force do, children? A force can make an object move. Okay, it can make a moving object stop. So it can increase or decrease the speed of the moving object. Okay, then a force can change the direction of a moving object. Okay, that is only bicycle we told, no, while we turn. Next, fifth point is a force can change the shape of an object. Okay, see, about other 4 points we have discussed along with examples, children. But coming to the fifth point, see, a force can change the shape of an object. See, how come we can do this means we can take an empty plastic bottle, okay, water bottle. So plastic water bottle, what will happen? It is it may be oval or round, okay. It is in that shape, no. While you give force, okay, and press that plastic bottle, what will happen? That shape will be changed. It will become flat, no. So here what happens? The oval shape of the bottle changes into flat. Okay, that is only a force can change the shape of an object. Can you understand, children? Next, let us move on to types of forces, children. So there are different types of forces, children. Gravitational force or gravity, frictional force or friction, then magnetic force and muscular force. We can learn one by one in detail, children. First, we can learn about the gravitational force or gravity, children. See, this force pulls the object down. Gravity means in Tamil you can say புவியீர்ப்பு விசை, children. So what happens means here on the earth we all stand, we all carry a body weight, stand, walk, run, play, we all do this. But in space what happens? Do the what do? The people do they stand like us, walk and do all like this? No, they float in the air. Why this happens means the gravitational force in the space is very low. There is no gravitational force. Only here we have gravitational force children on the earth. Okay. The next example we can say, why do your ball when we throw up no, it falls down due to this force only children. Okay. Some force pulls down. That is this gravity only, this gravitational force only pulls that object down. That is towards the earth. Okay. Next, leaves from the tree fall down. Why can't it fall up? No, it falls only down due to this pull of the gravitational force. In the same way, an apple, okay, falling down from a tree. Like this, many examples, children. Next example is raindrops, children. Do we pull the raindrops towards the ground? No, they are pulled towards the ground by some other force, that is gravitational force. Okay. Can you understand about gravity, children? The force that pulls the object towards the earth is called gravity. Next, let us move on to friction or frictional force, children. Friction is a force that stops the movement of two things, children, that is touching each other. Okay. So, for example, when you roll a ball slowly, what will happen? On it will roll to its extent and stop. Okay. On the smooth surface, what happens? The ball will roll little far away, but on the hard surface, that is rough surface, what happens, children? The ball will roll and stop fast. That is, before the ball on the smooth surface, even this ball on the rough surface will stop in the middle. Okay, this is because on the rough surface the friction is higher. ஓகே, ரஃப் சர்ஃபேஸில் என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா அந்த ஃப்ரிக்ஷன் வந்து ஹையாக இருக்கிறனால இட் ஸ்டாப்ஸ். ஆனால் ஸ்மூத் சர்ஃபேஸில் இட் இஸ் நாட் தேர், ஸோ தட் it is floating till the end. Okay children, can you understand? Next, you can view the picture, children. When your bicycle's tire goes flat, that is tire puncture means, what will happen? Is it easy to pull your cycle to reach home? No. What happens? The tire will not move. Then after, what will happen? You will drag the cycle. As no till home, you will drag the cycle. So tire puncture ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா you will drag the cycle. No, அப்போ என்ன ஆகுது? ஸோ நார்மலாக ஓட்டும்போது என்ன ஆகுனா, the wheel will be rotating and it will be easy for you to ride a bicycle. But after the tire gets punctured, the air is out, it becomes weight and it is tough for you to drag the cycle to the home. This is because of friction. Okay children. So another example we can tell, you are catching hold of a pencil, okay children, between two fingers. So friction is nothing but if you leave the pencil it will fall down. As now, without falling down, you are catching it with two fingers. So friction is nothing but what happens? It is a force that stops the movement of two things touching each other. So the connection between your fingers and the object is called friction. Okay, can you understand? Next is magnetic force, children. Magnetic force is nothing but it is the attraction of the force of a magnet. Okay, so when we keep magnet towards metals, it will be attracted towards the magnet. Okay, next, moving on to muscular force. See, view the picture, children. For example, we pick a box from the ground. Okay, the box moves from its original position. So here what happens? The force we put on the box makes it to move. Okay, here what do we do is work. Okay, using our muscle. Okay, using our muscular strength, we are doing this work, children. So we lift the object from one place to another, we move it, applying our force, muscular force, we did some work. Okay, the topic force we have learnt. Now work, about work also we are learning. So next is hitting a ball with a bat. So what we do, we apply the force, okay, to make the ball move to the another position. So here we can say work is done. Okay, both we apply the force to move the ball from one direction to another, and we also have done some work. Can you understand, children, about both force and work? Okay. Next, have you seen the tires of your cycle or two wheeler, children, or any vehicle, four wheeler? See, they will have grooves and spikes in them. Okay, like this. Okay, grooves and spikes. So, what for these grooves and spikes? ஏன் இப்படி மேடு பள்ளமா இருக்கு? அந்த டயர் வந்து ஸ்மூத்தாக கிடையாது. So, why it is like this with the grooves and spikes, children? To make the surface of the tire rough and increase friction. Okay, so friction increase ஆகும்போது what will happen means it prevents skidding. Okay, skidding means you will skid and fall down, no, make us to fall, no. So from that the tire is like this prevents from skidding, okay, and making us to fall when we apply brakes either in cycle or two wheeler or four wheeler or anything. Okay, children. Next, in your book, take page number 38, children, in your textbook, science textbook, page number 38. See here, you can see three pictures are given, children. See, in this, where work is done, you have to put a tick mark. First is falling leaf. Yes, work is done, so a tick mark we can put using pencil. Next is moving car. Here also we can mark a tick mark. The third picture is a girl sitting with books on her head. So here no work is done. So we can put a cross here, children. And that's all for today's class, children. In today's class we have learnt about force and work. Under this topic, what all we discussed, children, about force, the types of forces, that is what all, children? Gravity, then frictional, then magnetic and muscular forces. That is how work is done. Next, some of the activities where work is also not done. Okay. Thank you and stay safe, children.